Well, good morning, guys. It's Chris, your YouTube daddy here. Welcome to a very wet Tuesday in Blackpool. I'll tell you what, the weather cannot make its mind up in Blackpool this week. Yesterday, we were meant to be having thunderstorms and rain, and it was absolutely lovely. Today, it was meant to be okay, and it's raining. Isn't that typical? I'll just spin the camera around, and you can see where I am. You probably guess where I am anyway, with all the stuff behind me. I'll just spin the camera around. And I just need to put the window clearer thing on, because my windows are steamed up. As you can see, let me just stick the window demister thing. It'll only take a second to demist the windows. So the weather could definitely not make its mind up this week, that's a sure fact. It's actually calmed down a little bit. When I drove here, it was absolutely pelting it down. So I've no idea what the weather's got to bring. Isn't it typical? You know, it was exactly the same last year. Last year, when the kids' holiday started, it was raining. Most of the kids' holiday was spent underwater. Anyway, it is what it is. So we're going to go back to the arcade. I said I've just picked some rolls. I normally have rolls delivered, but it's been that busy this week. I've actually ran out, or I'm about to run out of barns and finger rolls. We'll go the seaside route back because it's only 9:15, so it's still early. I was up bright and early this morning. Along Progress Way now. It takes a little bit longer this way, but it's prettier. And we obviously can take on the seaside as well. And the kids' holiday started, and yesterday, to be fair, for 4 hours, I had a 4-hour queue. It was absolutely packed. I was exhausted, to be fair. I was absolutely exhausted. But then, once I hit 4 o'clock, it just stopped. And it wasn't weather related, it was just like literally people were going home. So, what's happening is late, it's been evident the past couple of years, is most people are here for day trips. They come here early in the morning, and by 4 or 5 o'clock they jump back on the coaches, or back on the trains, or in the cars, and then they go. It won't be until the illuminations that we get a lot of evening trade. Don't get me wrong, I was happy for it because I said I opened it up past 11 and I had a solid queue, say a 4-5 hour queue. But it's all or nothing. It's either total carnage, you can barely keep up, or you just stood there twiddling your thumbs. So I only went to Booker's yesterday, but I thought, oh, I'm going to have enough rolls to last me, because obviously I get them delivered. But then yesterday was so busy, I went through absolutely hundreds of them yesterday. So I'm going to have to up the order on rolls. Right, we'll see what's happening on the seaside in a couple of moments. It's a bit cooler today as well. It's 16 degrees. I know this time yesterday it was about 19 degrees. So it is a bit cooler this morning. as you can probably see, the clouds seem to be full of it today. Well, you say, I have absolutely no idea what's happening with the weather at the moment. It is so unpredictable. From a business point of view, it's terrible, because obviously, if it's really sunny, you know it's really sunny, you up your orders. But if it's going to be wet and horrible and all that lot, you reduce your orders. So and because I have my rolls delivered once a week, it's actually nice to know in round numbers how many burgers I'm going to be cooking that week. But this is the consequences. When I get it wrong, I end up having to come to Booker and buy more rolls. Which doesn't sound like a hard problem, but obviously they're a lot dearer at Booker's, so that reduces my margin of profit. Here's me moaning along. I might as well moan to you guys, at least you'll listen. And you don't answer me back either. Well, you kind of do in the comments. The trials and tribulations of working in Blackpool, eh? It's not all rock and roll. I can't believe we're nearly, we're halfway through over halfway through July now. Less than 3.5 months till the end of the season. 2.5 months, you know, 3.5 months. Once we hit the South Pier, this will give us kind of an indication of how busy it's going to be today. Unfortunately, guys, it's a bit early for horsey clip clops and for Ninars. You don't tend to see them around at this time in the morning. You can see they're starting to do the, on the right hand side, they're starting to do the illumination stuff now. So this is when they'll start putting all the illuminations back up in preparation for when it starts. So some of it's left up over the season and some of it's taken away and repaired. And for the next couple of months you'll be seeing all the illumination repair vehicles out there. And then sporadically you'll see the illumination switched on while they're testing them. I'll tell you what, I bet the Pleasure Beach hope it's not a rainy season this year, because I don't know if you read the report, they lost something like £4.5 million last year, and they predominantly put that down to it was raining during the kids' holidays. And guess what, we're in the kids' holidays now and it's raining. The hotel made money apparently, but the Pleasure Beach itself didn't. Personally, I think it's a bit expensive and you're putting people off. got to remember where we are. We are in England. We are in Blackpool. We're not in Florida or anywhere like that. You know, Blackpool's renowned for a cheap family holiday. Cheap and cheerful. And unfortunately, there's a few items in Blackpool that do seem to price themselves out of the market. Again, that's just my opinion. I have people shouting at the telly now saying I'm completely wrong, but in my opinion there are a couple of items in Blackpool that do tend to price themselves out of the market. Go back to core values. The core values of Blackpool are Kiss Me Quick Hats, Sticks of Rock, pound burgers and candy floss. And it's a cheap and cheerful family holiday where you're not going to spend an absolute fortune. I think it's originally based on you should, when you come on a holiday for a week in Blackpool, when they first were popular, you shouldn't have to spend more than a week's wages here. So whatever your week's salary was, your week's wages were, you shouldn't be spending more than a week's wages when you come on holiday. Because back in the day, year by gone, for the 2 weeks holidays, as long as you paid your rent up to date on the council, you used to have 2-3 weeks rent, which would enable you to go on holiday. Because there was no such thing as putting it on a credit card or going into debt or anything like that back then. You either had the money or you didn't have the money. There was none of this family tax credit or PIP or whatever other things it was. It was literally, you went to work, you earned your money, and you got paid weekly. Weekly, oh, I got to remember them days. You used to get paid weekly in a wage packet with cash. And the corner of the wage packet was off, so you could count the notes before you broke the seal and opened it, the little brown envelope. Oh my God, that was the days. That's been a few years since I've been paid weekly. Oh my God, when was the last time I got paid weekly? Probably back in the about 1990, I guess. 89. I used to get paid weekly in a job I did with the wage packet. Then I moved to the company I left before I came here, Plastic Omnium, and there we got paid monthly into the bank. That was a shock to the system, I'm telling you. Going from weekly to monthly. And if I remember right, I had to do. I ended up not having no wages for 6 weeks because of the way it fell. Right, this will be a bitty video. I'll add something onto it later. This was just a quick drop, no doubt, showing you what's going on. Central P is open. Pete's nowhere to be seen. He'll still be stuck in bed. We're not seeing an Eno. We're not seeing a horsey clip clop. Oh dear. And now I'm just going to unload the rolls out of the car. I shall park up here and I shall see you guys later. See you in 1 sec. Well, I've just finished at the arcade now. I've just finished cleaning up and the day wasn't that bad, to be fair. As you saw from the earlier video, it was raining, but it seemed to stop pretty quick, and it's not rained all day. It's been a bit overcast, but to be fair, didn't affect me at all. Since I opened up the queue, and it's been going ever since. And I closed at 6 o'clock, so it's about 6:30 now. I was about 6:45 actually, and I'm just going to catch up with my comments on YouTube, because I've not done it for a couple of days. Bad me, naughty me. So let's have a look. Let me get my glasses so I can actually see what I'm actually writing. Good clean them, they're covered in grease. And then after I've done that, we'll go out see what's about. Maybe pop over to Pete's. Okay. Glowing Collins. That sky looks stormy. Yes, it's personally hissing it down here in South Wales too. Oh, that was from yesterday's video, I think. Reply to that. So that was from South Wales. Hello. Hi Chris, as always, love your videos, very entertaining, can't wait to meet you soon, take care now. That's from Big J Slots. Hello Big J Slots, how are you? I'm assuming Big J Slots is a gambling one. Drum 879. Nice video. Please keep them coming, mate. Thank you very much. Well, I'm going to carry on with this for a while. To get on top of them. As you say, bad me. I've not done them for a couple of days. I normally keep on top of them, but it's been quite busy. So I'm going to carry on with this, and then I'll catch back up with you when we get into the car. Okay then, so who else is here? Oh, Anthony Finley from Stoke-on-Trent. It's raining storms there, apparently. That's Andy from Stoke-on-Trent. Hello Andy from Stoke-on-Trent. Okay, I'm going to carry on with these messages on YouTube, and I shall see you in the car in 1 second. Don't go anywhere. Well, I'm going to sneak in a quick chippy review here. I've just popped off. This chippy is on St Anne's Road. There we go. There it is, and I should just zoom in for you. So it's this one here on... There we go, on St Anne's Road, right next door to the spa. Now, I don't live far away from here. Let me just zoom back out again. But believe it or not, I've never actually tried it. So, let me zoom back out again. Hey, there we go. So, let's see what it's like, okay? I bought myself a small portion of chips and a curry sauce. The small chips were £2. And the curry sauce was £1.60, so £3.60. So what we'll do, we'll go in the car and we'll have a look. So I'll just spin it round and show you exactly where we are. So that's Waterloo Road there, the Waterloo pub, and that's the spa, and the chippy is right next door. To be fair, inside, nice and clean, staff friendly enough. Seems to be nice. It's a young chap who's let me just put it on the magic holder. A young chap served me, friendly enough, chatty enough, no problems at all. Let me just spin the camera around now. And we'll have a try and we'll have a chat. So I'm just going to swap microphones now. So I'm just going to take Mr. Fluffy off because we don't need Fluffy now. And we'll have a look at what we've got. I say £3.60 in total. Curry sauce and a small portion of chips. I'm not really that hungry, to be fair. So that's what you get for £2. There you go, reasonable portion. Okay. Oh, okay. Not that impressed. They're not very crispy on the outside, to be fair. They're a bit, well, I don't know. A chip's a chip, but yeah, and it's fluffing. Not on the inside, but I'm not. It's not really crispy on the outside. It's okay. For £2, it's okay. It's £2, and you get a reasonable amount for £2. It's just I've had better. I've definitely had better. Yeah, they're just not very. The problem I've got is they're not very crispy on the outside. So I'm a little bit disappointed in them actually, and they're quite bland. It's a chip. I know it's a chip. Yep. And £2. So from the price point of view, it's not expensive, and you get a reasonable amount. But I'm just not that impressed with the chips. Okay, let's try the curry sauce. Let's see if it can redeem itself with the curry sauce. So this is £1.60. It's quite a small tub, to be fair. Curry sauce not bad at all. Yeah, nice and lots of chunks of curry sauce in it. Yeah, I think what I should have done was put the curry sauce on top of the chips. I'm dropping it everywhere. The chips today taste alright with the curry sauce on them. So the curry sauce is nice. The curry sauce is a good traditional fish and chip curry sauce. Fish and chip shop curry sauce. It's not very much for £1.60, but it's a good curry sauce. So this isn't even a fish and chip review, but I'm just doing one anyway while I'm here. Where I put my keys? I'm over here somewhere. I best go home anyway because I've got carrot chips here as well. What score should I give it? Okay, friendliness, no problem at all. They were really friendly inside there. They were friendly. Oh, I can see a Nina. Which way's the Nina going? Oh, I'm going to turn the camera. Is he coming this way? Yep, turn the camera around because I can see a Nina. And he's just going past me now. But it will be in 1 second. So here's a Nina. Nina, Nina, Nina. There's a Nina. Haha, we've seen a Nina. So, the staff in there were friendly. Nice clean place. Nice chipping, no queuing time. Prices were fine. Chippy prices. The only thing that's let me down was I wasn't particularly that endowed by the crispiness of the chips. So, it's fine. It's a chippy. It's a run-of-the-mill chippy. I'd probably give it all maybe a 7 out of 10. Yeah, because I've had better. There's better about, and I expected better. Because it's not a tourist chippy, because it's a local chippy, I expected better. If I'm in the area and I've got nothing else to eat, yes, I'll go back there. Will I go out my way to go there? No, absolutely not. There's plenty of other chippies around which are better chips. Curry sauce is alright, nothing wrong with the curry sauce. Typical run-of-the-mill curry sauce. But other than that, nothing outstanding. Okay, anyway, I'm disappearing now. I'm going home. and but I have got to go back out later, so this video will be carrying back on. So we're going to have driving, we're going to have fish and chip reviews, and God only knows what else we're going to do. So don't go away. Well, look at that, I've not even set the camera up, boys. Don't go away, and I shall see you in 1 second. And tell me if you've been to that fish and chip shop, and would you recommend this? Am I being a little bit harsh because the chips weren't very crispy? See you in 1 second, guys. Well, this will be the end of the video now. I'm just going back down towards Happy Days now. It's 7:30, or just a little after. And I thought we'll bob onto the front, see what's going on. I'm on Central Drive now, and I'm just turning onto Bluefield Road. Most of the houses on my left hand side here are ex-hotels, ex-bed and breakfasts. Because they're all 3 stories, you can just tell they used to be bed and breakfasts. They weren't originally bed and breakfasts, they would be originally townhouses. But then, when Blackpool became really popular in the late 50s, early 60s, they converted a lot of these into these townhouses into bed and breakfasts. A lot of people think they was originally bed and breakfasts, but they weren't. They were just townhouses. Bit of useless information for you there. Just going past Metro Arcade. Seems to be closed at the moment. I don't know what the hours are on it. Blackpool Football Club. I believe the football season has now started. And we'll now bob onto the front. So we'll cross over Lytham Road. And then we're on Woodfield. And then we'll take us onto the promenade. All hotels here. Quite a lot of vacancy signs on them. As I said, after 7:30, and I'm surprised Central Pier doesn't seem to be open now. It seems to, well, the big wheel doesn't seem to be going round anyway. Let's go and investigate. Oh, Horsey Clip Club. Returning. Let the Horsey Clip Club turn. Oh, my mistake, the big wheel is going round. It's just not that late, the lights on, you can't see it. My mistake. I thought that was a bit strange, not to be open at this time. Seems nice and full. There's plenty of people milling about still. It's definitely starting. Oh, Rick's got a full pitch on. I can see Rick at the Donkey Derby. He's got a full pitch on. There's an Enoch and an ice cream van. Let's go in this way. I'll just see if we've got a parking space, but I can't. I can park there. Bit too far to walk though. Let's see what's happening anyway. Why not? Well, the lifeboat is quite a lot of people in there. Nice it looks packed actually. Karaoke bar there. So everything's open now around here. I wonder if that through road's ready yet. Let's have a look. No, you still can't drive through it yet. I was only down here a couple of days ago. I just want to see if they've actually carried on knocking this building down, because they seem to have done a lot of it, then they just seem to have stopped. You know, they don't seem to have done any more to it. Bit of a mess around it though, isn't it? What's this guy going? I've just stopped here for a second because I've got a guy reversing behind me. What's down here? I have been down here, I just can't remember if I can get through here. Oh, watch it, there's a baby Stephen there. Need a seagull to move out the way. Come on, Mr. Seagull, move out the way. Come on, move out the way. Oh, there's a baby Stephen there. Okay, I'll drive around him. How far I could get out here? Now at the back of Donna's dream house. That's a bit of a tight squeeze, isn't it? Okay then guys, I'm going to leave you at this point now. Hope you enjoyed the quick drive round and the very quick Korean chip review from that chippy on St Anne's Road. Okay, if you like this video, you know what to do. Hit that like button, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you later. And I hope you're enjoying these videos every couple of days of driving around and you watching the build up of the season, how busy it's getting. Because it won't be long until I'm finishing a lot later. It kind of builds up. It's like a slow build up, and then it's like it's been busy all day, then it goes quiet at night time, but then within a week or so it'll be really busy at night, so it goes up like a ramp and it goes very, very busy. So I'll be absolutely knackered. Anyway, speak to you later. Thanks a lot for watching. Don't forget, if you like this video, hit that like button, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. You know what to do. Should I keep telling you? See you later, guys. And I know that half of you watching this aren't subscribed, so please hit that subscribe button. I really, really want to get to 10,000 subscribers before the end of the year, and we're heading towards 8,000, so we've still got a bit to go, but let's do that big push. First of all, let's see if we can get to 8,000 within a couple of weeks. That'd be really brilliant. If you are watching this video and you're not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. Bye for now.